YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2004. Last episode was okay. We had some decent performances, and then we had one really bad grade 1 performance from It's a Go. So we definitely want to capitalize on that. But for the most part, it was a pretty good episode, and I thought we finished where we needed to finish for practically all of our races except that one. Newman would like to challenge me in the Mile Champ Cup. No, thank you. Newman, as much as I like you, that is not a priority for me. So, here we are for the Mile Champ Cup. I'm not going to go through the post-parade, but looking at this on paper, Naked Jewel, good horse I recognize, Pale Sirius, Ray Babe, Sunny Eden. But Sunny Eden's log shot today. Ray Babe has a chance. Naked Jewel, not with much of a chance. Last Aquarius is actually the favorite. Trifine is in there. New Operation. So it's a little bit of different field of horses I'm not used to seeing. Anyways, Onyx Prince, we're expected to finish 7th. Pretty much the same deal. We have a chance of finishing the money, which is the real goal. And hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. It's only a couple of horses running with the blinkers. A lot of luck. Beautiful horse. Beautiful colt there. So, let's see if we can come over odds here. Wasn't expecting a win in this Mile Champ Cup, but we'll see what we do.
The horses are on the track.
There goes Onyx Prince again. And let's see what we're able to do with him in this Grade 1 Mile Champ Cup. I have to pretty much run a perfect race in order to, I think, give us the best chance of finishing high. But we'll see. As always, appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. I haven't read any comments from last episode as of yet, since I'm technically recording this in the same day as the previous episode. In fact, the next 6 are going to be recorded in the same day. So, just kind of keep that in mind here. And we're actually going to keep Onyx right about here. I think this is good positioning. Okay. So we are pretty much in a good position, I think. We're just going to follow this horse through. He's probably going to tuck inside. It's 2 7s. If we're able to get a revolution, that'll really help. Okay, I'm kind of blocked. I don't know where to go. Ugh. Weird space, weird spacing, weird spacing. And I can't really move where I want to. My directional button is not allowing me to move. That really messed me up. It's really annoying. My directional buttons, my side buttons have not been working well at all. Like, I've been trying to move with them. I mean, I don't know if we're even going to get... We just got 6, and we could have really finished 4th. That's frustrating. Guess I need to be loosening this up a little bit more, because they're not really responsive. That's what I'm trying to say. My directional change buttons are not super responsive, hence why some of you are probably wondering, move, why aren't you moving it? I literally can't. Like, the buttons aren't responding until it's too late. It's a Ghost is the favorite here in this G3, as he should be. I think we have proven we can win G3s. I probably need to continue to race him in G2s until we get all the rest of his details unlocked. But it's 7 furlongs in the dirt here. We will roll on, try to get this win, and then we'll stick to putting him in G2s, and once he's able to win a couple of those, we'll try again with the G1. Beautiful race course. I like this this shot of this track here. Should be a perfect start almost. Very good, and we really shouldn't have any issues. I mean, it's a Ghost. He's definitely a grade 1 horse. I just got to find the right race to run him in. Now, 6 furlongs, that's only 1 furlong shorter than his preferred distance, but we still should have been able to do much better in last episode's G1. He's running a little heavy now. I know. Trying to slow him down. This is what I tried doing in the last race with him, but we slowed him down too much, and then Newman ended up getting past us, and I kind of feel like that messed our momentum up, to be honest with you. Now, this is the only issue with this horse. I can't really, I feel like it's hard for me to lead because he just ends up getting just such a, he just ends up creating such a gap.
2 furlongs to go.
Now, I know I probably started my spurt late here, but we're going to get it going anyways. Good run. Last corner leader. I mean, that was a really badly timed spurt, in my opinion, but I think we're going to be able to hold off and win this. But that was not a good time spurt, and that's the difference between grade 3 competition and grade 1. If I made that mistake in a grade 1 race, we would have fallen really far down the order. I feel like we would have probably fallen to 10th or even worse. I've had that happen before, and that's usually why it happened, because my spurts weren't timed right. Nonetheless, that was a G3, lower competition, and we were still able to hold on to that win. And they say our spurt was a double S. Really? I feel like I timed that like really late. Overspeed in the beginning. I know field and positioning were garbage, but that's really confusing. According to the game, I timed the spurt at the most optimal time, and we got the win, which is when I felt like I did it in the previous G1. I don't know if I did it too late. Maybe I did it just at the right time to keep our momentum going. I'm not sure, but 7 furlongs, definitely I need to keep at the distance. I'm not going to cheat It's a Ghost by running him in 6 anymore. So Onyx Prince, they want him in a race, a G3. That is fine. We'll go ahead and drop him down in class. It's a Ghost. On his career, 11 starts, 5 wins, 1 place, and 2 shows. G2 and a G3 out of his last 3 races. We're looking for that G1, but he's only 3 years old. He's about to be turning 4, and we still don't know when his peak is. But as you can see, a lot of his stats now hitting that yellow marker range. Response rating 77. So I would say we're just gonna keep it careful with him for the time being. I really want to run him in this race, but he's not gonna be ready for it. So I will hold off and see what else we can put him in. 12.5. I feel like that's outside of his distance. Tokyo Cup, 10 furlongs. That actually might be perfect for him. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to run 10. So we'll give that a shot and see if we have any luck. Hopefully we do. Zodiac Queen is up again today. Tiger's Eye, our newest original from Sedate Ruler out of Ant B. Now he should be an absolute monster, and I hope we are not disappointed. Especially because Sedate Ruler's foals, for the most part, have not all turned out to do that well. So hopefully Tiger's Eye will be the breaking point for us in regards to that. Was Zodiac Queen not up, or did I not put her in that race? Maybe I messed up. I guess I messed up. Yep, I did not verify that race, but we'll verify this one. How's she doing the last race anyways? Who rode her? Hilton rode her, got her 6th, and she was supposed to finish 5th. But it's not going to count against me, so that is okay. He doesn't know how Zodiac Queen operates. Anyways, let's continue to roll onward. I can't believe we're actually approaching year 23 in this game. That's kind of insane. Tiger's Eye making his debut here in a field of predominantly Colts and a couple of fillies, but we are the favorite with Tiger's Eye. I don't even know where he wants to run on the track. I'm assuming towards the front. Sedate Ruler was that way. I can't remember if Ant B was a front runner. I know I should remember, but I genuinely cannot. So anyways, I'm going to kind of keep him more towards the front. We are the favorite. We can get a win. That would be a great start to Tiger's Eye. And look at him. He looks absolutely awesome with the black and orange blinkers. Oh, man. And the socks. He looks absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, really excited. Let's see what he can do here. Can he break his maiden day 1 right out the gate? Hopefully. It's a ghost with the record here from last year. Wow. Tiger's Eye could be even faster, which is crazy. Okay, almost a great start. And we're post position 9. Okay, pretty good start here. He just went right to the front. And you know what? I'm just kind of going to let him do his thing. I'm not even going to adjust him at all. I think this is fine. I think where we're at is fine. Because, again, I don't know where he wants to be. But I can assume, based off of his father's running preference, he most likely wants to be at the front. And a 7, I think, does indicate he is a front runner. So that keeps everything simple. You guys remember how much I used to hate front runners in the beginning of this series when we were not able to win? It was quite miserable. But once I started finally getting horses that could run in the front and dominate and win, I'm like, this is actually not bad. Though I prefer to race, so I actually prefer a horse that likes to sit midfield or something. That way I actually have a chance to do, you know, make a comeback happen. Look at this. Holy cow. 121.7, I think, was the record. We could potentially be obliterating that. Tiger's Eye, literally an absolute monster. And we're not going to break the record. So it's a ghost. Still might be a little bit faster, or maybe we ran. But look at Tiger's. He looks like his father. Now that looks like Sedate Ruler. That looks like Skip Away right there. Especially since he is a darker gray like his father was. Black and orange. Tiger's Eye with a dominant first win. Winning by a couple of lengths. His future is bright. Bright, bright, bright. Awesome win. Tiger's Eye first win. Breaks maiden. That was a great, great win. 1 second off with a fast pace. So maybe It's a Ghost really is a flyer. But I mean, Tiger's Eye absolutely blew that out of the water. That is a great, great maiden win there for that colt. It's exactly what we want to see. It's been a while since I felt like I've had that type of domination from one of my originals on their first race. On that note, I actually want to make sure I save, because I have not saved since prior to the last episode. But really great win for Tiger's Eye. His future's already looking fantastic. And he may be the horse that finally gets through from Sedate Ruler's crop. If he might be the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Because we just didn't have success with the other Sedate Ruler foals. So he might actually be the first one to finally bring us some good luck here. But Tiger's Eye, they don't want him in another race until spring. 9 furlongs on the dirt. That's a little bit long. Let's see if we can find something better. I'm sure we can. I find it hard to believe there's no other races. There's 8 furlongs on the dirt. Actually, let's see if we can race them even sooner. I don't want to have to wait too long if it's not necessary, but we actually go 7 furlongs. Perfect. I'm going to say April is a little bit too long. If we can race before that, then great. Zodiac Queen, she'll be ready to go. So we got 3 more races here, which should close out this episode. It's a Ghost. Still working on him. But Tiger's Eye, what an absolutely dominating first performance. Know he's a dirt horse. Know he wants to run towards the front. And that's all we have. I'm kind of surprised more and nothing else really unlocked except for his dirt preference. Usually, I would think a great win for your 2-year-old would unlock some categories, more than just one. I'm kind of surprised only one category unlocked, and the surface category is really kind of the easiest to guess based off of the parents, so that doesn't really help us. We already knew he was a dirt horse anyways. Nonetheless, though, we'll continue to work on that. But great first win for Tiger's Eye, and It's a Ghost. Hopefully he'll be able to get his first G1. We're still working on that for him. Zodiac Queen, can't wait till she gets her first. It's really looking bright for our horses coming in. Lee's Gold. Now this is a horse we were actually given. Second favorite here in today's G3, going 6 furlongs. We have a chance for the win. My first time running with this horse. This is a 2-year-old filly, so she is as new as the other 2-year-olds that we have that are actually our originals. She likes to run 9 to 12 here on the turf, and she really looks average. She'll peak out at 4 years old, and then she won't really decline too bad. She could be a consistent horse over her career. just for the simple fact that she won't get really bad until once she's 7.5, 8 years old. And like I said, at that point she'll be pretty much ready to retire anyway. So she could actually provide some consistency for us over the longevity of her career, and I'll take that. And if she's an enjoyable horse to run, she has stretch burst latent ability at least, which is good. That's usually the easiest to tap into. So yeah, Lee's Gold. She looks pretty good. Curious to see what she'll be able to do for us. Second place is the goal, but of course I'm going to go for that win. Powerful Mint still has the record here. Unbelievable. I feel like this record has not been broken at this course. Okay, so not a bad start. We're going to hold her back here. In fact, we're going to hold her back quite a bit because I kind of want outside leverage. I don't really want to be tucked here in the rail. I would much rather have space since it's a full field of 14. I feel like if I'm tucked in at the rail, I'm going to have nowhere to go in the stretch. And I'm already feeling claustrophobic. We get a 7. Okay, we're going to have to... I wonder if I can... I don't want to bump. I don't know. Okay, we're just going to move. Because I don't really know where to go. There's like no space here. Now that horse was able to move out. We're going to move out with him. Don't bump. We're going to get held up. That's fine. Second place is what we got to make happen, though. I don't know where, but we're going to figure it out. There we go. There's the gap. Directional button's not responding. I bumped a horse. I hope she's tough. She appears to be tough. She bounced right back. Lee's Goal with stretch burst unlocked. We're going to maybe get this at the wire. Oh, that's so close. Holy cow. And just imagine if we could have gotten through there smoother. Yep. We could have gotten through there smoother. My directional buttons are still not as responsive as I would like them to be. That was definitely a win. So really great race from Lee's Gold. Lee's Gold. Hard. Pichu. I mean, did you see that speed? She is... Yeah, Spurt wasn't timed great. I totally forgot we could have definitely won that race easily. Contact, which I had to take anyways because my directional buttons were not allowing me to do the more fluid motion. Anywho, that's a great result for her. P2. Still could have gotten P1, so a little disappointed about that. But man, she's got some speed. Yeah, she's definitely got some speed. So Lee's Gold. Looking forward to her. And she is an S-ranked horse, so she could be actually a pretty great filly in her own right. And like I said, her stats don't look great now. I'm guessing by the time she's 4.5 years old, speed and heart could hit 70, above 70. Stamina is going to probably stay in the low to mid 60s. And nothing else really of importance will probably happen. But hopefully speed and heart get into the 70s, maybe staying as well. But yeah, Lee's Gold, great result. Anyways, we're at the end of the year, in year 22 of this game. Absolutely crazy, which means this is going to be the end of this video. But we have 2 races, with It's a Ghost and the G1, the Tokyo Derby, and Zodiac Queen in the G3. So 2 big races here to end today's episode, and we're not challenging. Chances are she's probably going to be on the favorite. The thing is, I'm already dealing with a lot. I don't want to deal with several challenges, even if I hit one. If I hit one challenge as far as coming in the place that I need to come in, let's say we're expected to finish 3rd and I come 3rd, but then we lose to Natalie because she came 2nd and we were supposed to beat her, then that's just a waste, and that hurts us more than it hurts the AI. So Zodiac Queen expected to finish 7th. In today's G3, full field of 14, post position 8. And I still don't know where she likes to really run. I think I've just been kind of keeping her mid-pack, because it's still not unlocked yet. But I love the fact that she has Spurt, Last Corner Leader, and Grit. All those abilities really are great, I think, to have on one horse. So let's get a 7th place finish with her, or better. Of course, finishing in the money would be even more enjoyable. That's what I would enjoy, I should say. So we'll see what she can do. And like I said, I'm just going to keep her mid-pack because I don't really recall where I don't know where she wants to be. We still haven't unlocked that parameter yet. But yeah, we really haven't had any bad performances from last episode and this one. We had one bad performance in the last episode, and then this episode we could have gotten a win, but it's not like it was a bad performance. I just couldn't really get through because, again, my directional buttons were messing up. It's frustrating. I wasn't having that issue when I got this controller. Now, since obviously I haven't been playing and it's been sitting around, I feel like the buttons are a little bit stiff still. Maybe I need to play some other games in the meantime just to get the buttons a little bit more loose. Because I would rather have them be more responsive than not responsive. Them not being responsive at all is like the same as them not working, and that's frustrating. I'd rather them be a little bit more sensitive. So, and that's also why I like to keep outside leverage like this, because then I don't have to worry about trying to dash through horses, which may be fun to some other people. That's not really my style. I'd rather just kind of have my lane and just rock and roll. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about trying to dash in and out of horses and make the race that much harder for myself. Grit is unlocked. Let's see. We just got to get 7th or better. Come on, Zodiac. Fight it out. Fight it out. Fight it out. Stamina's dropping. Not 7th. That's going to be a disappointing performance. Yeah, I think the spurt was I think I was too slow, for sure. I was definitely way too slow. I should have tried to get a quicker jump. That's not the result I wanted. Course loss. Yeah, spurt was not good. I know. That is a loss I will accept on my behalf. We'll bounce back with her. It's really nothing to worry about. Alright, last race of this video. Pretty stacked field, if I'm honest, and we're expected to finish 3rd again. So, despite the fact that It's a Ghost can run in these grade 1s, we're still not pictured as the favorite yet, which means he's still developing and he's still not quite at that point. I do think we'll get to a point where he'll start being nominated as the favorite, which really means we'll have much better chances of winning these races. Not that we can't win them, but if we are the favorite in these type of races, that definitely means we have a much easier chance. So, full field of 14, we get post position 2. We got to keep him out front. I cannot negotiate that. And exactly what I was talking about. Look at the number 1 horse, Common Sun, ridden by guess who? Thompson. And she is, guess what? The 2nd favorite. Hence, if I would have accepted her jockey challenge, let's say we do finish 3rd, but she still ends up getting 2nd, or we finish 2nd and she gets 1st, just takes it away. I'd rather not risk that. So It's a Ghost and Tiger's Eye are actually half brothers. Same father, different mothers. So It's a Ghost definitely, obviously on paper, looks to be the more impressive one. But Tiger's Eye really dominated in his debut. I'm really kind of, especially with Aunt B being his mother, she was much better than Night Breeze, of course. Aunt B, I think today is probably our 2nd best horse. Maybe even, I don't know who was better. Who would you guys say was better between Aunt B and Golden Monster? Between those fillies that eventually turned mares. Because I don't really know. I feel like things were much easier with Aunt B. She didn't really have any serious issues like Golden Monster did with that close race not good ability. So I feel like Aunt B was much easier to be successful with, despite the fact that obviously we were very successful with Golden Monster. I just felt like we had some really tough performances with Golden Monster, but with Aunt B, it's, from what I recall, it just seemed like things were pretty easy with her. Now I don't know who this 12 horse is, but stop trying to challenge me for the lead, bro. Like, who are you? Oh, that's Thompson. It can't be, is it? No. Thompson is back there. This is Angelo on Sudden Prize. Alright. The speed right now seems to be pretty good. No 7 for whatever reason. That's weird. Now this is a really short course, so timing your spurt here is extremely crucial. I do think that if you wait too late, obviously the rest of the horses behind you that started at the right times, they definitely get more momentum, and I feel like they're able to carry more speed down the final stretch. As opposed to you starting too late, they're just going to fly past you no matter how fast you are, and there's not much you can do, depending on the horse you're riding on. So with It's a Ghost, I'm kind of going to bide my time. Just kind of wait till I see the rest of the field going. Here we go. So they don't really get going till like 1.8 furlongs. That's interesting. Furlong left to go. We are still leading by quite a bit. I don't see any challengers coming. We may have finally gotten it right with It's a Ghost. We finally got it right with this kid. And he gets his first G1 win to end the year and to win the Tokyo Cup. Congratulations, It's a Ghost. It's about time. It's kind of ironic. His half-brother breaks his maiden, and he's like, wait, I'm not going to have you show me up. I'm going to get my G1 win. That's the thing. It's a Ghost that already won G3s and G2s. He finally gets the G1 win. He wins the Tokyo Cup, following in his father's footsteps. Fantastic stuff. So happy for that result. So happy for that result. It's a Ghost first G1 win in Tokyo Cup. Zodiac Queen we didn't do well with, but It's a Ghost did get his first G1 win. We've been searching for that, and I think there's more to come. And we ran that race perfectly, I guess. We went at around 2.2. The rest of the field didn't start till 1.7, so I actually think that kind of gave us an advantage. And we look at the 2-year-old classifications for year 22. I cannot believe I have 22 years on file, which is a lot for me. Keep in mind, I never really made it past 5, it seemed, when I previously played. I know some of you probably have even longer years. I don't see really any of our horses for any of these classifications yet. It's a Ghost. He is up there for 3-year-old dirt horse. 4-year-old turf, nothing. 4-year-old dirt. Hidden Mystic. Man, that was another one of our horses that we lost. Yearly awards. Horse of the Year is Second Death. Best Sprinter is Simple Moon. Best Dirt Horse is Night Falcon. Best Older Filly, Second Death. Best Older Colt, Special Pool. Best 3-year-old Colt, X Factor, still dominating. Best 3-year-old Filly, Pearly Emblem. Best 2-year-old Colt, Soul 1. And Best 2-year-old Filly, Mild Tornado. Jockey Awards, we ended up finishing for races 1 because we really didn't win a lot. We finished 11th. We only won 7 races. Valdez, or excuse me, not Valdez, but who actually? Harris ended up winning the most this year with 30. Thompson with 27 in second. Nielsen ended up getting 22 wins for third. Our average, we were second place for average. We actually have not won average. I think this is the first year in a long time we have not won first place for average. And our earnings virtually non-existent because we weren't doing a lot of G1s. And even when we did, we didn't win them all. Wow. What a year. What a year. And we lost Zodiac Queen from one. Gosh, why does this game do this to me with these fillies, man? It just doesn't want me to have the girls. It is really it actually just gave me a headache. Like, one bad performance with Zodiac Queen and the game takes her away. Oh, that is so infuriating. It is like with the fillies, we don't get any real chances. It's like one bad race and the game is literally taking them away from you. Let's look to see who else we have that will be debuting this year. That Zodiac Queen, I was really enjoying what I thought was going to be a very good career with her, and now we'll never get her again. That's the only thing about this game I don't like. So for people that wonder, as much as I love this game, why sometimes it is a headache to play, it's because of stuff like that. I mean, one bad performance and she's taken away. And I've had several bad performances on other horses and they were not taken away. The way this game does that is annoying. So we have King B from Desert Diver and Ant B, 5-star future. He should be a beast, hopefully. Pink Gemstone from Arctic Crop out of Night Breeze. She should actually be very good. I'm so like paranoid now about fillies that I get because we haven't had enough, and then we just end up losing them. It's so ridiculous. Honest Pegasus from Western Tiger out of Ant B. He should be a problem as well because Western Tiger was actually better than Sedate Ruler, so he should really be a problem. And then we have Sedate Ruler and Suave Buster. Clear Pluto, 1-year-old filly. But yeah, that's just really frustrating with Zodiac Queen. I mean, one bad performance, and I know obviously I should do better, but the point is the game shouldn't be punishing you by taking your horses away from one bad performance. I'm aware people have told me things are kind of, cutthroat sometimes in the real horse racing world. I understand, but the way this game works with that algorithm, however it determines when it's going to take your horses away, that thing is broken. There's no realism to that. It's just a really broken mechanic and function of this game that obviously will never be corrected. So it's the only thing that's frustrating. I like that in Gallop Racer 3 there's no trainers to essentially take your horses away. You can create your horses, you can train them, which is even more immersive. I think actually the breeding and training aspect of Gallop Racer 2003 is much more enjoyable than in this game. And like I said, you don't lose your horses, at least. That is always something very nice to know. It's the only part about this game that really isn't enjoyable. Maybe some people get a kick out of knowing they could lose their horses, but that doesn't really make me have fun in this game. It's actually really kind of a gripe of mine and kind of frustrates me. The time you put in and then the game just takes the horse away. So Zodiac Queen is gone. I won't be getting her back. The game acts like it gives you a chance to get them back, but every time you go to even look for a race with your original horse in it that you lost, the AI have already put another jockey with it. And I already learned by going through that seasons ago that we would never get a chance to ride our horses again. Like I said, it's really disheartening, especially Zodiac Queen. I really felt we were gelling with her, and one bad performance, and the game's like, nope, take her away. It is what it is. That'll do it for today's episode. Appreciate you guys' support on the channel, as always. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.